Hi guys, Alex here, and today I'm going to talk with you about very interesting topic, how to improve your speaking skills. A lot of people are asking me about how to improve your speaking skills, and I want to give you some advices how to start to speak in English, but I will do it in English because if you are understanding me in English, it means that your level of English is very good and you can start to speak in English. But if you don't understand me that I'm talking about, it means that it won't be useful for you. And maybe in future I will make some videos where I will tell you about how to improve your speaking skills. But I will try to do it fast because I want to try to new things, and I want to sound like a native speaker. I will try to reduce my Russian accent, and you will see what I will get at the end. Okay, how to improve your speaking skills. First of all, what I want to say is, if you thinking about how to improve your speaking skills, you think that you are needed, that you need someone to talk with, but it's not true. You can talk to yourself. And as you can see, I can speak in English pretty well. If I speak about something that I knew, and something that I was talking about in the past, I can talk about this topic very easy. And I trained myself by talking to myself. It sounds crazy. It sounds something very strange, but it's true. You don't need someone to speak with. A lot of people tell me, "Oh, Alex, you should try to speak by Skype. You should find someone on internet, and you will improve your speaking skills." But you can see, I can speak in English very easy and very smoothly. But I have never been abroad, and I can speak in English. I think my speaking skills is good for man, for guy who never been abroad, and that's it. And you can do it too. And several years ago, I thought, oh, it's how it's possible, how I could speak in English, and I found this way on internet, this uh, very interesting way to learn English, and I start to speak to myself. At first it was very hard because I didn't know a lot of words. I didn't know some phrases. I didn't know how to put words together, how to construct my sentence. And today I see that I can do it more easily. And as I said you before, when you start to speak in English, it will be very difficult for you because your Russian language, your native language, will affect will affect on your English language. You know, I think in our brains we have some area, and this area uh, help us to speak in Russian language, and then you try to speak in English language. When you learn English language, you are created some second area inside your brain, inside your head, that very little and very weak and Russian area uh, influence on this area, on English area, and it's interfere, how to say, and uh, it for that reason your spoken skills is developing very slowly because your Russian language slow down your English speaking skills. And I can see on my from my own experience, then I speak in English, my Russian brain, how to say, my Russian me stops me to speak in English language, and it's very bad for me. But I think I will cope this problem. Okay, and my main idea: you should speak to yourself as much as possible. And the best time then you can speak in English to yourself is evening. For me, right now is 1 a.m. and it's night here at my place, and my brain is relaxed and I can speak in English. And if you try to speak with me during daytime, it will be very difficult. And you know, I noticed some very important thing. If you want to improve your speaking skills, you should immerse yourself into English. Before filming this video, I watched 1 hour some movie in English, and I listened in English, and I was immersed in English. And as you can see, it helps me to speak more fluently. If I try to, for example, if I uh, would speak in Russian for several hours, I communicate with people in Russian language, and suddenly you ask me, Alex, let's speak in English. I will speak very slowly. I will make a lot of mistakes because you suddenly switch me from Russian language onto into at English language, and it's very, very badly for my English language. And if you want to speak more fluently, maybe you have some conversation very soon in English, you should watch or listen English language. You should immerse yourself into English, and it will help you improve your speaking skills. And for example, right now, honestly, right now I'm talking to myself, not to myself, I am talking with you, but reality is that I'm talking to myself, and I'm filming myself on webcam, and it's mean that I'm talking to myself. Because I think you don't need some person to improving your speaking skills. Of course, it's not as interesting when you speak to person in English. But if your level of English is very low, they won't spend a lot of time on you, because it will be difficult for them to understand you, and you won't have a real conversation, and it will be boring for a native speaker. But you have yourself, and you can listen yourself a lot, and it's not boring if you try to have fun. You can imagine that you stand in front of a lot of people, and you're talking about future. Maybe you are a great leader, or maybe you're president of Russia, maybe you're president of the United States. You can talk about everything that you want. It's exciting. And think about that like about some game, about some very interesting game, and try to do that. And I want to finish my speech, and I want to say, talk to yourself. And if you right now think, oh, how it's possible to talk to myself, and it's very difficult, it's something crazy. Not, it's not crazy. If you think that I first time tried to speak to myself, well, then I tried to speak aloud, it was like this. No, it wasn't like this. It was like this. Hello, my name is Alex. Of course, it wasn't like this. It was very, very thick Russian accent. My name is Alex. Alex, I speak in English. In English. Oh, I don't even do that accent in Russian language, and for me it sounded sound very weird. Then I hear myself than I speak in English. And right now I try to mm, sound like a native speaker. And even at this moment, my Russian conscious influence on my English conscious, and it's very strange and difficult to get rid of influence of Russian side of my brain. It's but from other side, from other hand, it's very interesting to to see what happens inside my head, and when I do that, I understand that how my brain works. I understand that I understand better myself, because it's very strange, but I never thought about how it works, how you speak in English, how you speak in Russian language. I thought it's very simple, and I did it, uh, and I have been doing it during my life. But when I started to speak in English, I see it every day that it's a lot of work happens inside my brain when I speak, and I better my my English language helps me. My studying of English language helps me understand better Russian language, and helps me understand myself better. And I wish you success in English, and I give you one advice. Talk to yourself. If you right now think it's impossible, you think it's you are sound very, how to say, weird, very strange, it's okay. It's okay. Try to speak as much as possible. And don't try to make complex sentences. Don't try. If you try to say like this, oh, this is screwdriver. It's a big screwdriver. Oh, it's good. For example, you can say, oh, I have, okay, cell phone. Cell phone. Oh, it's good cell phone. It's it's a black it's a black cell phone. That's it. You can say something very simple. And even right now when I speak in English, if you try to speak with me about something different, maybe about something politic stuff, about something maybe about electricity, I won't be able to speak about fluently, because I don't have it in my brain special vocabulary, because I don't have special phrases for this case. And I know that I should speak more in English every day, and I should try to describe something in English. Maybe this marker, and it will be interesting, and I will do it. I think that I will do it in future. Maybe tomorrow, maybe after tomorrow, maybe I never do it, but I think about it, and I hope it will help you too. Okay, it was very long speech, but the main idea of this speech, you should often to speak to yourself, and it's a very good way to improve your English. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. If you like it, thumbs up. Okay. Sorry. If you don't like it, didn't like it, thumbs down. Oh, bye bye. Thank you for watching.